Hello bachon, let's look into this question. I hope you can see the question clearly. I'll just reduce the palette a little bit so that I have some space. In this question we're told that if x into x minus 7 the whole square is less than 64 minus 7x, and a similar expression x into x minus 8 whole square less than 50 minus x, then what can be the value of x if x is greater than 1? Okay, so there are many constraints and then there are options also given, so we'd have to work with the constraint. First thing first, I'll try to write the first expression, x into x minus 7 the whole square less than 64 minus 7x. Now typically what I would like to do at this point is that I would like to expand the first expression and then transpose this RHS to LHS. Okay, so आप देखिए कि इसको कैसे करता है. So first I can write it like this: x cube minus 14x square plus 49x is less than 64 minus 7x. I hope that makes sense. I've just expanded the square term, that's it, and then multiplied them. Now in the next part, when we transpose the values, what I will typically get is I will have to split the terms. How do I split the terms? I'll split the terms like this. So let me write it once: x cube minus 14x square plus 56x, that is less than 64. Either you can write it less than 64 or you can write minus 64 less than 0, that's also fine, which effectively what we will be doing in the next stage. But here we will be splitting the terms because that will help us factorize this expression a little carefully. So just see how I am doing it: x cube minus 6x square plus 8x minus 8x square plus 48x minus 64 is less than equals to 0. Now this typically will get me a quadratic expression x square minus 6x plus 8 and an expression x minus 8 that is less than equals to 0. Now this expression obviously is very easy to factorize. The expression can be factorized as x minus 2 and x minus 4. I already have a x minus 8 less than 0. So this is what typically I'm getting from the cubic expression that was given to me in the first stage. Okay, so let us try to locate or visualize that in the number line. So suppose I write them like x equal at 2 and 4 and 8, and please understand that I am indicating the regions. So this region is positive, negative, positive and negative. We are typically to find the regions which are less than 0, so the negative regions. So these are the regions that you will be typically looking at. So this is for the first expression. We will have to do a similar situation for the next expression, so let's try and do that as well. Here what I have is, I'll write it let's say different color. I'll write in a different color so that I have a better grasp. So this is x minus 8 the whole square multiplied by x less than 50 minus x. Now there are many ways you can actually expand the cubic and then use synthetic division. I'll use a different approach on this question. So this is going to be x cube. I'm just opening everything up: minus 16x square plus 65x, that is less than 50. This can be written as x cube minus 6x square plus 5x minus 10x square plus 60x is less than equals to 50. Splitting the terms here, from this onward all I need to do is factorize it into a quadratic. Okay, the first quadratic that I will get is x square minus 6x plus 5, and the other expression will be x minus 10, that is less than equals to 0. That makes sense. This is very easy to factorize now. This is going to be x minus 1, x minus 5, and this is obviously x minus 10 less than equals to 0. At this point also I would like to visualize these numbers in a number line, so I will probably write it like this. Okay, just a second, I'll have to write them in order. So 1 and 5 and 10, these are the values, and please understand again we'd have to look for negative regions. So less than 1, 5 and 10, this is the region that typically I am getting from this expression. Now obviously if let me change the color. if you look at this part, less than 2 and less than 1, there are no definite values of x that I can get, and x has to be definitely greater than 1. So this region I will not be getting any values. So the only region that I can possibly get any value is 4 to 8. Okay, and that is effectively what is written. So if you combine the first two expression, when you combine the first two regions, for x typically you will get a region from 5 to, because it has to be greater than 4 and less than 8, because less than 8 is a limiting condition in the first condition. So from 5 all the way till 8 is a possibility that I can work with. And if you realize, the only value that will satisfy in this range is 6 and 7, and 6 and 7 is nothing but pi multiplied by root 3. So the answer to this question will be this one. Okay, just a second. The answer to this question will be this one, but let's go and see the options also. In the options, it is given at option number B. So pi root 3 has to be the answer to this question. I hope this made sense. I hope you understand it. Thank you.